Yo, what's good? Elite Live Streams, we back. How you guys doing out there? Welcome. Happy Saturday. We chilling. We at the wavy space, hanging out, having a good Saturday, watching these NBA playoffs.
Yes, sir.
We don't know what just happened with that Trump shit, though. That was fucking weird. I don't know if y'all seen it, man. But we saw it and we thought that was some weird ass shit.
Cut the whole game.
Yeah. So we just here kicking it, man. What's up, Jay? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Just happy to be back. Took a couple weeks off. A little sick here and there.
Yeah.
Both of us actually
moving and shaking, man.
But yeah, man. We're due for a good one. So yeah, we're gonna get it going.
Yeah, we just was chilling, talking about some topics, watching, of course, like obviously it's basketball night. Definitely so basketball. First we was just kind of thinking about LeBron, you know what I'm saying, and just the conversation now starting to shift, just what he's been able to do with the Lakers. They're up 3-0 right now.
At this age,
41. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think.
When I'm a numbers guy, so I'm gonna just say it like this. At that age, and we'll just say for this series to be averaging, I think he averaging like 25, 26 points, something like that. 8 rebounds and like 10 assists. That's no one else in the history of the NBA, I don't think, has done that at this age. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I get it, how people would probably look at it like, oh, well, he didn't do that all year. And, he pretty much coasted all year. And that all of those things are true. They are true. But to have your two best guys down, they're down. They probably won't make it back until the next series. And, your other two best that you're playing with currently are Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard, and you're willing that team to a 3-0 lead against Houston. I'll just say it brings up it makes the debate a lot closer. I'll say that.
Yeah,
it makes the GOAT debate a lot closer.
Yeah, and I didn't like the fact that KD is like acting like he's hurt. I don't like that, bro.
I don't ever want to say it like you never know what's going on with that, man. That man might really be hurt. But just the timing.
Yeah, man. Come on, dog. Like, we gotta see that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, when we get so much time to y'all to have the matchups that we want to see.
And these are two guys' careers that we've seen from beginning to end.
Yeah,
to see them match up again at this time, you would think KD would be up for that. I think he would, but I'm more so on the side of I think he actually is probably hurt, man.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to really say to that because it's crazy, man. Like,
I get you, B. I hear where you at. You like kind of like, man, I don't know. That shit's sketchy. But
yeah, it's a time. You said the timing is very interesting.
Very interesting. Like
when it's time to it's all right. Let's see it. And then you just okay, cool. Now you're out. Now
you make
obviously.
I don't want to say you make it easier but you do because when KD's on the floor.
Oh yeah,
it makes it different. But you got to think, even with the game that he did play, LeBron still did what he was doing. He still did his thing. He still had I think he had 23 dub plus, still 8 rebounds and about 10 assists. So
right,
it didn't. I'm not saying it in like KD just changes the way LeBron plays, but it kind of changes the trajectory of the game because of KD offensively.
Right.
So and don't get me wrong. The other night, what was that? Last night Houston played really, really good. The game went to overtime. They didn't give up. Everybody played good for Houston, but it's still shocking. Still to me right now,
right?
Just like I think it is to everyone else that if you just look at the players that Houston has, they have better outside of LeBron. They have better players than the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the factor comes in. That's where the GOAT debate starts to kind of funnel in because it's like, damn, LeBron really got these guys playing out of their minds. Like, there hasn't been many series that Marcus Smart has been in where he's damn near averaged the dub. Luke Kennard doesn't even have any playoff experience.
Literally.
So, and both of those guys are getting a dub. It's, you know, so it's like, yeah, we know we're missing Luka and Reeves, but it's like if they get a dub and LeBron get 30, that's 70 points. Bro. That's usually what they do when they have AR, LeBron, and Luka. So it's like you have
a good supplement behind that.
You know, so it's crazy watching LeBron just kind of will the Lakers into this spot. And you know, it's a lot of things I used to be on LeBron about that are coming out now. You know what I mean? Like his leadership skills, his big time shot making kind of skill. He's doing all of those things right now. He just hit a big 3 last night to take the game overtime. You know, so you know, him missing free throws, him not even wanting to take the shot sometimes. He passing too much. You know,
facts.
He's doing a lot of those things at 41. And it's a sight to see, you know, and I just think it's a wild statement, and you know, people are probably looking at me like, yeah, nigga, you crazy. LeBron probably got a good 3 or 4 years left in him in the right situation, man, because there's a lot of gas left in that tank, man. There's more gas left in this tank than I thought.
The way he's moving out there, you would definitely think that he could still get it.
I used to say that shit about Kobe, like Kobe gonna play forever until he popped that Achilles. But just looking at, you know, what is this for LeBron? Is this year 20, year 21?
Yeah, man.
You know, year 20 for Kobe, you could kind of see like it gradually, like slowly but surely through that season, like diminishing, like, nah, he got game, but he ain't gonna be able to do this too much longer.
It's kind of catching up a little bit.
With LeBron, you know? It just looks more so like, you know, you can let me play 30 minutes a night. I can go on any team right now and still do the same shit I've been doing.
And then the playoffs come, I'm gonna turn up
because I've been chilling.
Right.
You know, so it's very interesting to see, and it's not changing my mind to the fact where I'm gonna he's GOATed, because he's still not the GOAT to me, but he is, depending on how he play when Luka and AR get back, if they somehow or another can beat OKC and LeBron plays the part that he's supposed to play, it's gonna be tough to not call him the GOAT. It's gonna be tough. As much as I don't want to say it, because you know MJ is gonna always be the guy for me. Kobe will always be too. Yeah. I know for sure right now he's past Kobe, in my opinion, and that it sucks to say. I hate it, but Kobe was not. It's no way at 41 Kobe was doing this. Give a fuck what you talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just no way, bro. I want to find a way. I wish there's no way,
man.
It's literally right now for me. It's Jordan, LeBron 1A, and Kobe 2. And it used to be, you know, Jordan, Kobe 1A. I think. Yeah, it's, you know, when we talking about the GOAT debate, I think LeBron has surpassed Kobe. I'm gonna put that there and leave that there.
If he wins this title, bro,
if he wins a title, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap for the debate. Yeah, there should be no more debate.
Yeah, like I'll say that.
Like, I will give him that.
Really,
he's the guy.
Proven to show himself.
He's the guy at that point, man.
He's the guy.
That's just
because
I never thought it would get here like this, you know. But yeah, if LeBron somehow pulls off a championship this year, he's the guy, man. Now, if they they make a deep run, let's say they beat OKC, then they get to the Western Conference Finals, and then they lose to. It's looking like they may play Denver because Ant-Man just got hurt, so Denver probably gonna get through there. They beat Denver before,
right?
So they know how, they know how to. But if he were to lose to, or they were to lose to them, it's still very, very close. Because that raises the argument of every time LeBron loses a lot in the playoffs. He does. Or when it's time when the Western Conference, Eastern Conference, wherever finals, anything with finals, he loses a lot.
Right.
But it's also a testament to get there that many times as well. So it's a lot of it has to do with just the age, man. It's a freak of nature, man.
I think that LeBron has shown himself to be, like you said, the longevity aspect of like the NBA, being the face of the NBA, like you said, being in all these back-to-back NBA championships, back-to-back, Eastern Conference, Western Conference. So, he's got a definite history of at least winning and having the top level, but it's at the same time, like you said, if he's able to do it with this group right here, well, he's already done, because
this is a sick group.
Nobody expected them to do this after they lost.
Not like that,
man. Reeves and
not like
Luka,
this,
bro. They thought it was over, man.
It wasn't supposed to look like this.
Yeah, man. And so I think once they came out, I was like, oh, like what? Game one, they just real quick. And I was like, oh yeah, they might.
I think they won that game by what, 14 or something?
Right.
10,
and so
12,
after that, it was over, bro. They was locked in. And so now, I mean, after this, obviously, you're looking at the West, which is kind of the hardest to get through, but shoot, it ain't that hard. You know what I mean? Anybody can lose.
Shit, the East might got it harder this year.
Yeah, bro.
OKC is the bell cow. You know what I mean? So
facts.
It's like whoever get there with him is probably gonna lose. But just the fact of LeBron and them gonna have a chance to knock them off. They're gonna be just as rested as them. They're gonna get their stars back. They're gonna have a chance,
bro.
But the thing is, and this is my problem, can the guys that are playing like this now, the Luke Kennards of the world, the Marcus Smarts, the Hachimuras, when AR and Luka come back, can you guys still play like that when you have the opportunity? You know what I'm saying? Or do you guys go back to the way of just, we're gonna put it all on the big three that we got, and they'll lead us to the promised land? It's like, no, y'all can't do that. Not against OKC, because everybody's good over there.
Yeah, it's gonna take a collective effort.
Yeah,
from everybody.
Every
they got depth, they got size,
they everything, bro.
They got SGA, who's gonna get the calls.
He's gonna get 30, bro. SGA is gonna get 30 at minimum.
Yeah.
So
you gotta be ready.
Do I think LeBron is ready? Yeah. But my thing is, how do you
supporting cast?
Yeah, and then it's like, when now you got Luka and AR back, it's like, do you go back to just taking the back seat, or do you play like the LeBron that's right now? Like, man, I don't know.
It's gonna be interesting. I mean, and that's up to JJ Redick. And if he's the coach, they say he's supposed to be this guru, all that stuff. So he got to figure that out.
Because I personally don't think LeBron should take a back seat to AR at least. You know what I mean? Some of them shots AR be shooting, LeBron should be shooting.
Yeah, and he's still rehabbing. You're not even fully back.
And you're gonna still be. You ain't played for what?
Work the back in. You know what I mean?
Granted, it is the playoffs. You don't got a lot of time to work back in, but don't just come out there willy nilly like shit is the same. Because it's not. You ain't played in a minute.
You gotta find your posturing first. Get back into the flow.
Definitely,
and then we can see what's up, because right now LeBron is in a bag.
He's in a bag that I don't think you want to get him out of.
Yeah, man. They about to sweep. They're about to sweep, and so once they sweep,
you think they gonna sweep him?
I think so, bro.
I think so too.
I think they want to. I think LeBron wants to be able to take care of his body, pause.
Yeah.
So that he could, you know what I'm saying? Get some rehab. Yeah, get some time to get ready for the next series, which would be, you know, probably the toughest part. Yeah. So that's the way I'm thinking. You feel me? But it is possible for them to get one off. You know
I think if they was gonna get one, it would have been the one that they.
Yeah, same, bro. I thought they was gonna get it the other night.
I don't think.
But once LeBron made that 3, I was like, oh shit,
like they probably gonna.
Yeah, bro. Like this dude is really about that.
Crazy. It was like an instant momentum shift. Yeah, it's like if this shit goes OT, the Lakers gonna win this.
Nah, he definitely stopped the momentum with that one. And when he made that, I was like, okay.
If you were KD, do you play?
I think you're
gonna probably get swept, bro.
I mean, I think KD in general just should have like thugged it out from the game 1. Like, I'm just gonna.
I don't think he could do game 1, but the rest of the games he should have played, bro.
Yeah, man. I just feel like just for the, you know, the I don't know, the manhood of it all, the camaraderie, the gamemanship. Bro. Yeah, you're an athlete, bro. You know what I mean? You got some pride about this.
You feel
me? Yeah, that's my thing. It's like, yo, like you gotta definitely at least want to show your level. And sometimes I think KD has a bad habit, in my opinion, of always like shying away from like the big moment for him to like shine. Like, bro, even if you lost, somebody cares. Yeah. They just want to see you ball out. Like they just want to see you in your bag. Like, I don't care if you lose, bro. Like, I just want to see you out there getting off.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes like he tries to act like he's too cool for shit. And I don't like that, bro.
Yeah.
It's like you're cheapening the game. Like, you know what I mean?
I can see that.
And so whatever, like, yeah, you're hurt.
It's like it's like if it's not the right situation for him at that time.
There you go,
he don't really want to do it.
Yeah, like I mean,
instead of like you know, sometimes it ain't gonna be the right. You might have to just go.
Listen, I'll never forget what he did to Brody. Like, bro, you left, bro. Like, y'all, you and Russ could have won. Just y'all, like, he don't understand that. Like, that still just trips me out. Okay, y'all blew it. Y'all could have came back, but you left to join a team that beat y'all. That's crazy.
I'll say this.
Like, that's crazy to me, bro. I never forgive him for that, bro.
I don't think he left Brody, bro. But I also wouldn't have went to the Warriors.
Yeah, like that's just my thing. You know like that's just like going to the op, bro. Like you went to, like, all right, we in the trenches. Yeah, it's me and you, bro. We in the trenches. We almost whooped somebody and we lost by 1 game.
And then I just go.
And then you just slow slide by the team that we lost to by 1 game, bro.
And then we come back and we beat y'all. Before on our way to a championship.
Bro, I'm hurt. Like, yo, that's crazy.
Wow.
But I mean, but it is what it is. You know, like you said, I can't judge nobody. Like, it's whatever. You know, this is sports. Like, who cares?
It's a wild.
But it's just, it's just wild because, like I said, that just shows your character a little bit. And so since then, I just was always curious.
So should we be expecting anything from KD at that point? If he would go do that, we probably shouldn't. You know, KD is just probably one of the top 3 scorers ever in the game, and whatever.
I mean, listen, bro, the bag is undeniable.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like, one of the most illustrious bags in the game.
It's a tough.
It's a Louis Vuitton bag. You feel me? It's a high level couture bag.
For sure, dude.
But from a perspective of like, I like the game, love for the game, whatever you were saying, like how you would just want to see people compete.
Yeah.
That part is always been in question as far as like what Chuck was saying, like who's the bus driver and who's like the bus rider, like who, you know what I mean, gonna be the one that's gonna be leading. Like this is my team.
But I will say this,
you know,
this becomes another factor. I will say this, B, when it comes to KD.
Yeah.
Although KD, in my opinion, is kind of shiesty for going to the Warriors at that time and the way that it went, he still went to the Warriors and was the best fucking player.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, he still won them championships.
Undeniable.
You know, like he still won them. But it's like when your supporting cast, the second best player on your team is a fucking former MVP the year before that can get 30 whenever you want as well, the best shooter ever. It's like, damn, you I get it. At that time, way better than Steph Curry because you could do more.
That's hard to defend.
But like, why do you guys are OD at that point,
man?
Like, you know what I mean? Iguodala's still there. Draymond Green is still there. All of that supporting that. Sean Livingston's still there. It was a lot of fucking guys there.
Mm-hmm.
And you went and joined them. So yeah, I hear you on that, but I don't know, man. I don't. You know, it's like KD. Come on. I feel like and I get what you're saying. I compare it to when he was in Brooklyn. I feel like he did that shiesty shit with Brooklyn.
Yeah,
I feel like he the reason why that shit didn't work out. Everybody be trying to blame Kyrie. I think it was cut.
Nah,
personally,
you know, Kyrie was standing on business. KD. You know, they was trying to give him the jab.
Yeah, niggas try to blame James.
No,
I don't think it was James.
Like,
I think it was KD, bro.
Yeah, he stood on some spiritual business. Yep. He said, I'm not trying to get the jab. He took the L for people, whatever. But at the end of the day, like you said, KD, he always finds just, you know, these little ways. Like I said, I don't judge him for it, but he moves where it's just like I'm just gonna go over here real quick.
He moves sketchy,
and so
kind of sketch.
That happened, and like you said, like the team never really materialized to what it could have been. Yeah. You know, James, he left, you feel me? And then bam.
He left as well, but,
you know. And then now.
But then you look 5 years later and everybody has a big three. And it's like, when you think about it before that, it's like y'all couldn't have made the money work for James, Brody, and fucking Durant.
That's correct.
Y'all could have made the money work. Y'all could have made y'all attitudes work. If y'all really knew that this shit was gonna be like this, because that's OD. Ain't nobody in the playoffs right now beating them.
Nah.
If them three stay together and in their primes, you know, hell fucking no. Ain't no way.
And they made it that way, dude. Like they just let them go. Like, all right, well, you can go to the Rockets, get a bag, whatever, James. Like,
James, you go do what you doing.
And then we gonna try to make you and KD work together.
That shit didn't work. It's like, man, yeah, and you know, Brody gets a bad rep for it, but Brody had a bad fucking attitude.
Yeah, man, he's just like that.
And Brody used to shoot them niggas out of a lot of games, bro.
Right.
So I understand KD's plight, but it's like you don't go join the op.
Yeah, man. Right.
Granted, I get how people would look at it like, well, anybody that's not your team is the op. Yeah, we're saying it in the aspect of you guys got to the bingo right before the championship, Western Conference Finals, and then the team that beat you, you went and joined, and then won 2 championships. It would have been 3 if you didn't get hurt. You know,
crazy.
So you know, I don't want to say it's an asterisk by it because you still got to win it, and he still was the best player on that team. But you know, when you think about it, it's just like you went and joined a team that was already built, put together.
Yeah, man.
So it wasn't like it was your team. You just went and took over some shit that was already established. You know,
you had your little imprint, obviously, and that's cool.
But it just wasn't. It's not the same when it ain't just you from the.
It wasn't homegrown.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It wasn't organic.
Yeah, as the people would say.
Yeah, and I felt that because I was just like, all right, well, we'll see. And so this whole Houston thing, man, you know, it's been kind of a weird experiment.
I think he's gonna dip.
I don't know. I mean, I think Ime Udoka might get fired. You know, it's a lot going on over there, bro.
Yeah,
they got a lot to figure out. You know
I don't think that he's. I also don't think he's the coach for them.
Nah,
personally.
No, I was tripping at the
conference. Yeah, I lightweight don't even think that he's a good coach, bro.
Yeah, I think he had a good run with Boston. He had a good run with
them kind of players because those are different kind of players.
Yeah,
these players are not. I don't. For this new little era, new kind of little wave that came right after there, I don't think he really coached him like that.
Nah.
Because of the approach, because of the way he get to it, you know, basketball ideals and ideologies is all different.
Yeah, but he be talking crazy.
But he talk crazy on top of that.
Yeah, like
you know, on top
he gotta chill with that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that personally. Like that's what I didn't like about him in Boston. Like he'll do a lot of that. And I didn't like that, bro, because it's like honestly, yeah, you can say whatever you want to say, but when you talking to players and stuff, bro, like you gotta sit down, bro. It's not...
everybody's grown men.
Yeah,
you're the coach. You know,
king of LeBron got on.
You know how they say king of
you better be careful how much you using that word.
You talking crazy.
Yeah, I'm a grown man. Like, watch how
a lot of
people
that. Ain't gonna, not no grown men that's really standing on that. It's not gonna take
calling a grown man the B word. Yeah, that's not becoming of a coach. You talk.
I don't give a fuck if it's your team or another team.
Yeah,
just in general. That's street niggas in the street know that.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Yeah. So, and don't get me wrong, LeBron do be having them moments where it be like, hey man, this nigga's a bit. I get it, but like to actually be on the court with the man, you saying it directly to him. Now, what if he socks you in your shit? Then everybody would be looking like, oh, LeBron tripping.
But now he's up 3-0.
But he's
now look at you.
Got the other way.
That's what happens though. That's what happens when you talk. That's why when you talk crazy, you're only giving these people fuel for them to be able to run it up on your team when it's their turn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that shit really be happening.
Bro, literally.
It's happening right now. We're watching it.
You gotta watch how you talk to people in sports, man, because people will definitely find ways to
get your ass back,
man. And it's a sport. So obviously the payback is real, it's in real time. And Ime Udoka, he up there, talking reckless. KD ain't even playing.
So what do you think is gonna happen, dude?
Sangoon.
You're not even Shingoon.
They think he's supposed to be the guy.
Baby Joker, man. He be hooping, but he's not that guy.
Yeah, and
not in this series.
That's who y'all got.
It's
the Lakers
is gonna win that.
Yeah, Van Fleet. I think he's still hurt. So
he would have made a difference, but I still think the Lakers beat them with Van Fleet.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams right now. I feel like, especially if you're looking at it, bro, like the Lakers could definitely make a run, man.
Nah, it's a chance, man. It's slim.
Yeah.
Based on just what I know of OKC and how we played them during the season. But
and the sure will of LeBron.
The season ain't the playoffs. So
yeah, LeBron is doing something that's never been done.
He's on a monumental run,
in
man.
The history of basketball.
I mean, a monumental run.
At this age, like, what the hell are we witnessing right now?
It's crazy to watch.
You feel me?
I had a homie at work ask me, legitimately, game 1.
Yeah.
Or after game 1, like, man. Because I be on LeBron. I be on LeBron for different reasons. Like, that's another conversation. But I be on LeBron. For some basketball reasons, but
yeah,
this
part of the culture. Give LeBron's hard time.
And he was just like, bro, you don't think LeBron deserves his flowers after that game 1? He's a 41-year-old man doing things like that. And I was just like, I thought about it. At first, my initial response was like, fuck no. Like, KD didn't play. He's supposed to do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then I thought about it. And I didn't say nothing to him until I seen game 2 and LeBron was still tripping. And I was like, looking at I'm looking at the players, and them guys are young, man. Those are young men, young athletic men, bro. And this man is 41 and lightweight, still as athletic as them. If you really sleep on LeBron, bro, he'll cook you.
Oh yeah.
If you really play that age shit with him, he'll ice you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where Houston is at right now. They played game 1, he didn't really go crazy on the scoring wise, but he damn near had a triple-double, bro.
Man.
So you guys are letting him enhance his bag. He's opening that because he has a bag. He's just opening it more and more and more. And now look at him.
He's facilitating.
Now 29, 11, and 8. You know what I mean? It's like you guys, if LeBron gets those kind of numbers, man, you guys are not beating the Lakers. Not the Rockets.
Yeah, and that's the thing is LeBron does it all. Like
that's the sick part. That's the sickest part.
You see it where like, all right, bet. Like, so if we're coming in, LeBron's 41 years old, dog.
Yeah. Just hearing this.
41, man.
Just hearing that.
And he's still doing this. I mean, it's like same.
That's why I said this is that's why the debate just becomes, even more prevalent because it's like, yeah, MJ OD. I don't think we've ever seen anything like that, and we will never see nothing like that again. But we've never seen nothing like LeBron either.
Won? What the fuck?
Yeah, they won. They was winning the whole time.
Damn.
Yeah, they was winning the whole time.
We missed it, bro.
Well, thanks, Donnie.
Did you guys see that Donald Trump thing, man?
Thanks,
chat.
Trump.
Let me know in the chat if y'all saw that Donald Trump.
Thank you, Trumpito.
Swarming in.
Appreciate you.
That was weird, yo.
I mean, mid-game.
So look, it's the Spurs and the Blazers. You feel me?
Yeah,
that's a good series right now. Series. Spurs are up 1.
Out Wemby, mind you.
Yeah, man. On the other side of it, obviously, it's OKC. Yeah, so next is probably gonna be where it's at on that side. I think the Timberwolves might take out the Nuggets, bro.
It depends on what's
without going on. Ant-Man, yeah.
Nah, without
Ant-Man. What was the injury?
It looked like he hyperextended his knee, but it was the other knee. It wasn't the knee that was hurt already. It's the opposite knee.
Well, maybe they're they be having.
It looked like it. I
new tech, bro. They might put something on him. One of them shots. Put him a little cortisone shot.
See, Ant-Man he gonna go out the type of guy that has that wherewithal to be like, man, I'm not going out like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
KD bumped another man's knee. They bumped knees and he didn't want to play. This man hyperextended his shit. Like if you see the play, you can see his leg do the really. Stand straight up with his body going the other way.
Oh yeah, nah.
So it's like if he finds a way to play, it's like, damn, KD, you need, you kind of need that kind of energy for the playoffs, bro. And you know that. But he is in his older age, and he may want to play a little bit longer, so he ain't taking no chances. But it's like, man.
Yeah, the East right now.
Not a good team, dude.
Obviously, the Celtics, we back. You know what I'm saying? Tatum was out there looking crazy last game with Brown.
Man,
the tandem.
Tatum fucked up the
ticket. Hey, man, them boys is back.
Tatum fucked the ticket up, man. The ticket was smoked.
Yeah.
But he did play. He played good.
Yeah, man.
I will give him. He played good. He just didn't
got that clutch 3-pointer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But the Knicks and the Hawks is 2-2. So that's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be the bingo.
Yeah, I think the East is more competitive. Man. The Cavs and the Raptors is 2-1 with the Cavs up.
Yeah, the Cavs should slide though.
You know what I mean? Yeah, the Cavs should win that, and then the Pistons and Magic.
That shit going crazy.
The Magic is up 2-1.
That shit is going crazy. Nobody expected that either. So yeah, I think the East got better games going on for the first round for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely
so, that.
It's gonna be very very interesting to see how this shit kind of pans out. But I just know for a 41-year-old to be playing the way that LeBron is playing, it's kind of hard to not even, say that he's in that conversation.
No.
Let alone if he might be the GOAT, like he's in the conversation very easily,
Yeah, I think he's definitely proven it. Like you said, the longevity can't be questioned. Like he's one of the best to ever do it, and
if not the best. Because man, I'm telling you, at 41, bro. You remember when MJ came back, bro? And he was playing on the Wizards?
Man.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. He had some games where he was
glimpses.
Where he was busting niggas ass.
Yeah.
But it did not look like this, bro.
It
just didn't. It didn't.
And look, if they go and beat OKC, bro,
it's something.
They are, in my opinion, they're gonna win the title, bro. Because it don't matter who win, from the Timberwolves to Spurs. They putting BTA belt to ass to anybody who play from that side of things, unless Wemby come back.
Now Wemby got a concussion. He's gonna play. If Wemby is playing, the Spurs are still scary.
Yeah, but
the Spurs can speak because the Spurs can beat the Lakers, dog.
Right,
definitely. But that would be some 1999 shit. I would love to see it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's the Tim Duncan versus Kobe shit. I would love to see it, man. I would love to.
Niggas be back to the
Yeah, back
Spurs,
to the
Lakers,
Spurs Lakers rivalries. I would love to see it. You know what I mean?
So I hope that
that would be cool.
Yeah, we get to see that because that would be too lit. But I mean, the Timberwolves might do something. Who knows? Like you said, all depending if Ant-Man come back. But they up 3-1, so that looks like that's a wrap.
And the East, I think them niggas is gonna be so tired, bro. By the time they get to the championship, man, it might be a little different. Them niggas might be wore the fuck out. So it look like all of them games, all of them series is going 6 at least.
Yeah, they all evenly matched on the East. Like,
yeah, it's fucking wild.
Yeah, nobody's really taking it away. At least from the bars.
Cavaliers probably go up 3-1. Cavaliers might get a gentleman's sweep, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think all the rest of the shit is going 6 or 7.
Man.
Honestly.
Nah, for real.
Now I got another sick question for you. Since we're on the topic of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
If the Knicks get put out in this first round, bro, do you tear that team apart and start new? Or keep some pieces and split them up, or what do you do? Because it's not working.
Yeah, they done split so many coaches.
It's not the coaching.
Yeah,
it's not the fucking coach. It can't be the coaching at this point, bro.
Listen, man, I like Brunson, but
because that team has been together for what, a good 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, they've had 2 different coaches. They've been moving and shaking, man.
Yeah, I think you got to split them up, man.
All right, so Nick in the chat, he says, "What is wrong with the Nuggets?" I don't know, bro.
Man, I can't figure it out.
Yeah, something wrong with the Nuggets, bro.
You know what I think it is? I think that Rudy Gobert is really getting under fucking Joker's skin. He ain't letting him really do the things that he really do freely. Everything is like contested, even the passes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even the rebounds that he normally just put his hand up and grab, he's having to. So he might be a little tired. Honestly.
Yeah, I think that it was we are definitely starting to see the fact that our brother Watson, he plays a big part of their Peyton isn't playing right now, so I think Peyton Watson brings an extra element of youth to their game off the bench that they're missing right now. Because I'm gonna be real with you, I think
nobody on that bench.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And so I think he brings that extra X factor that I think Murray, I don't know, man. He's not who a lot of people hype him up to be, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like,
bro, Murray
he be tripping sometimes, but he also could get D'd up. And that's what we seeing right now.
He had 30, bro. He been tripping this whole fucking series. This shit is not on Murray.
But he gives up 30.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing.
Who did he give up 30 to? Who is he guarding?
Look, man.
He ain't guarding fucking Ant-Man. Was he guarding what's the young cat?
McDaniels was cooking him.
He didn't have 30.
Yeah, but McDaniels
fucking 17.
But McDaniels was, like you said, making that impact. And look, now they down 3-1. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can see.
Unfortunately, like I listen, they got to ship out the situation, no doubt. Because, like you said, Jokic is a generational player. Like, ain't nobody like Jokic, bro. The Joker is a Joker. But it's crazy to see what has happened because now, I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like you said, like if Ant-Man got hurt and they still won, something going on over there, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what to say, what it is, but something happening, bro.
I think a lot of it got to do with what I just said, though. I think that the Timberwolves got their number, bro. They know how to play them.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, that shit is a rivalry now. That's the new age, one of the new age rivalries, bro. Like, they really got their number.
Yeah.
And, like, no matter what they do, like, you don't ever see the Timberwolves ever get really washed by them. And you never see them really watch the, you know what I'm saying? This shit up there. Every time they play, this shit be close.
Yeah.
Even during the season. So it's just kind of hard. It's like, I don't know. I just think Joker can't get off the way he really wants to get off. And then that puts the ball in Murray's hand. And even if they both are scoring and shit, it starts to become about defense. And neither one of them are the premier defender. Neither one of them really play. Neither one of them really play defense, bro.
Yeah,
keep it a beat. You made a good statement with
that.
He may get 30, but he give up 30.
That's the only thing that's and I think that's the difference in playoff basketball. It's like you got to make stops. Like you got to make stops, and like I think that's what I've seen at least now is like the level. You feel me? It's like all right, cool, like like and it might be not to say that the Timberwolves are a very veteran team because they're still young too. But it's like I think they've learned at least from the last run last year that at this point you definitely gotta be making them stops, bro. And at the same time, you definitely could shoot threes, but you gotta get to that rack, bro, and try to generate as much as you can on them fouls. And Jokic, he's just giving them up, bro.
Jokic ain't
you know what I mean?
No fucking shots.
Yeah, bro, and he could do better with that because he is a big body. Pause. You feel me?
It's because he can't get off the ground, bro. He ain't blocking no fucking shots, bro. God, he not.
Yeah.
Think about it, bro.
Yeah, facts.
He don't jump high enough.
Yeah, and that's why.
And it's not like he don't jump high enough because he don't want to. He can't. That's just not
his skill set.
Yeah, he's just an under the rim player. Don't get me wrong. If he get close enough to the rim, he's tall enough to poke it on you. Pause. But that's not his prerogative. You know what I mean? He ain't in there like, I'm finna dunk on this nigga. Like, no, that nigga like, I'm finna hit you here, finesse, and I'm finna finger roll this shit.
Right.
That's his, or dish it all. You know what I mean? I'm finna dish a dime or shit like that. His thought is not the dunk. Just like his thought is not to block a shot. You know what I mean?
Right.
But Cass is running at him, getting in the lane. He ain't trying to block no shots, man. He getting out the fucking way. Don't let it be alive. He really getting out the way. Like, oh, no. He looking for the inbound. Like, yeah, let me inbound this shit and get this shit going. So, yeah, I think a lot of that plays a part. You are definitely correct with that. I thought about it, but I was just like, yeah, man's gonna get 30. And Murray ain't gonna stop him from getting 30. But he ain't gonna stop Murray from getting 30 either.
Yeah.
But McDaniels might, McDaniels might stop him.
McDaniels been down there. He's swatting all types of ball. He's been moving around, and like you said, like them chase down blocks. He's been getting active.
He's been whooping shit.
He's been standing on business, and I think now this kind of changes the trajectory for at least some time for if Ant-Man's gonna come back, because I think Ant-Man wants to play. He has that dog in him where he want to get out there.
That shit look kind of fucked up though. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna play.
You think?
And only thing I'll say that was a good thing is when he limped off the court, or they kind of carried him, but he was limping. He didn't go all the way back. He was like in a tunnel, like trying to like flex this shit. Like I might not be,
Yeah.
But that's just in your mind. Now, once you sit down at halftime,
get home,
and that motherfucker starts swelling up,
right?
Shit, nigga, I don't know.
Well,
so I mean, I'll say if he don't play,
right,
and this is a game from beginning to end without Ant-Man, the Nuggets will beat. They'll beat them for the whatever it is. They down 3-1. You said?
Yeah, it's a 3-1 series right now.
They'll beat them 4-3, bro.
You think they'll come back?
I think they'll beat them without Ant-Man. It's 4-3, bro.
All right, so let me see here. Let me look on this right now. Let's see real quick. All right, so
3-1 is tough. That's tough.
Yeah, dog.
That shit is tough.
Because they would just.
But they would have to. They have to win in where? In a minute? No. What was that 3 versus 6?
Yeah.
The Nuggets was 3.
Oh,
so it'll be in Denver. Yeah, bro. They'll be all right.
You think they'll come back 3-1?
From 3-1, I think they got it, bro. If Ant-Man don't play, if Ant-Man can come back at any point,
Ant-Man's out.
If Ant-Man can come back at any point in this series, like on some Game 7 shit,
yeah,
the Nuggets might lose. It's just something I don't know. It's something. When Ant-Man plays, bro, and you got to think the last couple games, Ant-Man ain't been going crazy like that. He ain't been scored. He had 17, I think, and then 22 before that. So you know what I mean? It ain't like he's just getting 40 and that's why they winning. Like he's not even hitting his average, and they're winning.
Right.
Like substantially, by it's like they winning by a good 5, 7, 8. Like
Yeah, they have a really you have a really good supporting cast right now.
Yeah, and then those guys
be able to hold it down.
Those young guys have came in there and they on some Lakers shit. You know what I'm saying? Like with Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard, like Bones Highland and DiVincenzo and what's the other guy name? The Sumo.
Oh yeah, man.
He just had 32 tonight. You know what I mean? So it's like
DiVincenzo though. He down.
He be tripping.
But he had an Achilles tonight, right?
So that he out too.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
That's what I'm saying. So you see why I'm saying the Nuggets can come back, bro. I just think for this game, Minnesota played well enough to keep that lead. They got up. They was getting up, you know what I'm saying, when these injuries happened.
Right.
And they played well enough to just keep that lead.
Yeah.
But if they had got hurt in the first quarter.
Damn. All right. Yeah. That's going to look crazy because the next it would be basically the Spurs or the Trailblazers, which I would think the Spurs are going to come out of that one.
Right.
Spurs come up. Boom. Spurs versus the Nuggets or the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that's what I'm saying. The Spurs is getting out of either one.
Yeah, the Spurs is going to be tough.
The Spurs will probably beat the Nuggets too, bro, because they got fucking 5 guards that can guard Murray. You know what I'm saying?
And they have an alien.
And then they got the alien. So you think about that. You stopping Murray, Joker. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Get 50.
Alien, bro. That dude is
Murray
not a real
everybody
person,
else,
bro.
And then we got an alien, bro.
Just
like, come on, man.
Nah, bro.
You're not. The Spurs are going, bro, to the fucking Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to beat that, man. I don't see anybody. I mean,
if his goofy ass can stay on his feet, you're too tall to be on the damn ground. You hit your head. How you hit your head, bro?
If Chet was a little bit more, in the weight room, Chet could get with him, but
Chet is not good enough, bro.
Yeah, Chet is just not.
He good, but
I feel like that would be the combat for the Thunder. Man. Like they'll have that little matchup to try to combat it, but that's still an alien. It's still an alien,
Wemby,
it's still an alien.
Wemby,
still an alien.
Will bust Chet ass, bro.
Yeah,
he'll bust his fucking.
I agree,
ass,
man. Fuck with him. But it's just that would be the matchup.
You remember when they got drafted, they were trying to say that
conference, shit. Yeah.
And which one's gonna be better? I'm like, man, Wemby, dog him. You can't fuck with him.
Wemby,
see the shit Wemby be doing, bro. This nigga's a real alien.
Wemby is a real life alien, bro. It doesn't make sense.
That is not a human, bro. He's a fucking alien.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But I mean that's kind of what's the vibe.
That's how it's shaking up, man, right now.
The East is still to be determined because
there's competition over there.
Yeah, they're
I don't know how that shit is gonna turn out. Honestly, dude.
Listen, man, I thought the Pistons would have definitely been getting with Magic, but Punkaro came out
and he's tripping. And then Jalen Duren ain't doing shit.
Yep.
Jalen Duren is having a tough time, man.
Right. And so you got, you got the Cavs and the Raptors. That's just.
I say it like this. You know what's scary? I don't want it to happen like this, but it could happen, bro. If somehow Orlando beat the Pistons, bro.
Yeah.
I can honestly see. I ain't saying that the Cavs is better than Boston, but I can see the Cavs going to the championship, bro. They got enough to go.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do, man. Because
they got enough to go. I don't think they could beat the
Celtics. I don't think they could beat the Pistons. Really nobody over there.
I don't think they could really beat the Pistons.
Right.
I think the Pistons got the guards is too small to fuck with K to have his way with the Cavaliers. I think.
No, because the Celtics whooping shit. The Celtics whooping the Knicks.
And the thing about the Celtics is
the Hawks. They definitely whooping the Sixers.
The thing about the Celtics is once you start getting the Derek Whites in the game and Pritchard and all that, them niggas is good, but there's something about James being over there that is wild, bro. Letting James and Donovan play together is crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if they both get 25, that's all they got to do. If they both can average 25, bro, for the rest of these playoffs, they're going.
Oh yeah.
because Evan Mobley gonna do what he supposed to do. Play deep, and then they got Jared Allen. They got the shooters. They're in a good spot. Is all I'm gonna say to sneak. Snipers. Yeah, they can sneak their way in there. Mm-hmm. It's just it depends on if Tatum. It depends on what Tatum is gonna do.
Agree, man. We all, I mean, like I said, we all go where Tatum goes, but I like the confidence that he has right now. And
the second part is this is not even I think he's 100% healthy, but this is not even Tatum that the Tatum that we've seen.
Yeah.
This is not the best version of Tatum, and it's still working. So
yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Even with him kind of taking a step back to let Jalen do his shit. Because Jalen is leading the team in points. It's not usually like that. It's usually Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
Tatum taking the back seat and dishing and getting the rebounds. And he's gonna get a dub for sure. But he ain't getting them 30 balls that he usually be getting. You know what I mean?
That part.
So it's gonna be interesting to see. But yeah, the East is which is wild. The East is in the first round a little bit, I don't even say a lot of it, actually a lot of it more competitive than the West, honestly. Because ain't nobody getting swept. And it's still a toss-up, honestly. 76ers gonna get Joel Embiid back, so at least for a game. They at least gonna get a game 5.
At least.
So at least at the bare minimum, Now what they turn that into, I don't know. But they're gonna at least get a game 5. They probably get Joel back and see how that goes. But I don't see the 76ers really doing much, not with Boston.
They don't impress me.
Yeah, they they keep it close, tight games, and they got the guards and shit. They got Maxey and Edgecombe, but they're not going to be shit unless PG is going to be playoff P. And I just don't see that. I just don't see that happening. So yeah,
I think his his window was his window. Yeah, he took too long to get it together.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the base. I mean, the Boston and the Cavaliers in the fucking Eastern Conference Finals. I can't fuck with the Knicks. The Knicks are too tricky.
Nah, we definitely know what they're on.
They're tricky
because they definitely still have some things to figure out.
They are tricky.
I've always felt like Cat was just immature. He just comes off to me
I think he's finding it. He's finding the maturity, but it's still weird.
Immature, I guess, in a sense where it's like he hasn't really found his purpose.
No, basketball.
Yeah,
not in life. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, exactly. His purpose in the Knicks. Yeah, I don't know. Him and Brunson, I don't know what they are. You know what I mean? What is that?
They don't have an identity.
Yeah, and I think that really they try to have a different coach, and the coach will help them get some toughness, but it's just not there. And something I think is so what I remember when Jimmy Butler was going off on them when they was all at the Timberwolves. There's something to that. You feel me?
He wasn't fucking lying.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And I feel like that has kind of followed him, in my opinion, just from a character standpoint.
Think about it. Jimmy dipped even when Ed got there. It still didn't work. And he went to the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? So it's man, you either got that killer in you or you don't. You're not.
Yeah, bro. You gotta grow up in a sense too, in a way where it's you in New York, you in a New York Knicks, and there's definitely some parts about your game that in my opinion, don't speak to a level of toughness that you should have as a big man.
Man, you hitting it right on the head.
Bro. You feel me? Not to say you know what I mean? No disrespect to the brother, because he's a great player, phenomenal player.
He can play.
But the like I said, the heart aspect of what he represents to me is something that character-wise is what's holding him back from being the dog and the dominator that he needs to be to take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? He thinks he's a superstar in his head, though. Think
about what we've seen when it comes to the Knicks.
Yeah,
I'll give you the clear fucking comparison. of what he should be doing right now. He should be playing as though he's Patrick Ewing.
Man.
Those things, I know a lot of people will say, "Oh, well, he didn't win no championship either." But you can never say that he didn't win a championship because he wasn't tough, or he wasn't playing, the way he was
ran
supposed to
into
play.
Michael Jordan.
He ran into Michael Jordan fucking every year. What the fuck else is he supposed to do?
Yeah, it's hard to get past that guy,
and he's not a guard. It's not like he can stop him.
Yeah, man, that part.
He's not guarding him.
And it's a team sport.
So if no one in front of him can guard him, and he coming in this motherfucker flying around dunking on shit.
So 5 dudes on a court.
Somebody else got to do something. So I would compare it to that. Like the grittiness is not there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Agree.
The understanding of like, okay, it's time for me to score, and then you're not doing it.
That too, bro. Like as well as like I think that also plays into the mentality of the team. I kind of think that like Jalen Brunson, like he'll try to somewhat, but he has that Curry 3 happy type energy where it's like,
but you're not Curry. So stop doing it.
Yeah, and that part sometimes I just don't like.
And you're 6'1".
Yes.
So stop.
Yeah,
get your ass to the rack.
Right.
Dish the ball. Do something else.
Move around. You know. Like that part, it plays a part in kind of, I think, the players that they have there now. They have, who else they got? They got
OG Anunoby.
OG, like
Josh Hart.
Yeah, Clarkson.
Mitchell Robinson.
Clarkson.
They got guys.
Yeah, it's just I think
I don't know if it really fits.
Yeah, like you said, they might have to blow it up, dog.
I don't think.
I think you might be onto something with that, bro. They might have to blow it up.
Also, Mikal Bridges. Nigga 0 points in game 3. You can't do that. Dude.
Yeah, people were saying that, bro, and he's getting paid over.
Do you know how much they traded to get him, bro?
Yeah,
they gave up all of their picks.
Yeah, dude. He looked like he was the man over there in Brooklyn, man.
He looks ridiculous on the Knicks, bro.
That's crazy.
I mean, he's probably getting about 12 points a game, bro.
Oh,
that's not it, dude.
That is crazy, dog. Yeah. So I mean,
they might have to blow that shit up, bro.
Dude.
If they do not, I'm telling you, if they don't get out of this round, shit getting blew up, bro.
Yeah, they're it's an now or never, I think, for that collection of, like you said, that collection of the team.
I think if they don't get to the Eastern Conference Finals, you blow it.
Yeah, because Memphis got blown up. They about to get blown up. And I would say who else? Oh, Houston, they got to figure that shit out.
No, they're not gonna get blew up. KD's just not gonna stay.
Yeah, KD's gonna leave. Ime Udoka's gonna get fired.
And then they're just gonna have them young niggas and Sengun.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to figure it out.
Woo,
tough, right?
Dang, this league gonna be trash for a little bit, man.
It's gonna be OKC and the Spurs for a long fucking time.
And the Celtics.
And the Lakers.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like a good 10 teams that's just gonna be rotating championships, bro. The rest of this shit is gonna be bullshit.
Yeah, a lot of these teams is about to be terrible. Especially with so much that's about to happen. Where is Ja Morant gonna go?
That's the sick part.
Woo!
Now that may help some shit, because if he go somehow, I don't know how it would work. I don't think they have enough money to make it happen. But if he ended up in Miami with fucking Giannis,
Giannis
and Adebayo, and they don't got to give up too much bread and too many players. I mean, they're gonna have to give up Hero. Hero gonna have to go. Where gonna have to go?
Well, I think Giannis can just leave after this year, if I'm not mistaken. Like it's some shit like that.
This is his last year?
Like his contract is gonna be up.
Oh, he's a free agent. He's going.
He's gonna be free to talk to other teams.
He's going. Shit. I thought he had one more year.
So, but yeah, I mean, we're about to see, because, like you said, if he's
so if they could somehow get Ja Morant over there with them,
Ja to Miami,
and be able to keep Adebayo,
all right. Can Ja be comfortable in the Miami lifestyle?
He gonna have to be.
All right, because that's a lifestyle.
That's
man.
Why it's too wild out
there. Yeah, that's a different place, man. We know how Miami is.
Wow,
we know.
But Ocho said he got him. Ocho said he got him, man.
Okay.
Ocho said he could get him right.
Man,
he said he could get him right.
Listen,
tight,
man.
I don't know. Miami is a different animal.
Listen, man.
Whole different
lifestyle is different.
Whole
all right.
different animal.
There's a lot of different, people
things going
and
on,
things that go on and behind the scenes and the clubs, a lot of high rollers. You feel me? So it's a lot going on in Miami. So will Ja Morant be able to adapt to that lifestyle?
Has Ja Morant grew up is the question.
Yeah, man. Is he ready for that? You feel me?
I don't know.
Because it's like, where else would he be able to go outside of Miami?
I don't know who else. I mean, granted, he's still a great player.
For sure.
A lot of teams could use him, but where does he fit at?
He has like one of the top selling shoes
out
in the entire NBA.
In the NBA, yeah.
So, regardless of what we say, culture speaks for itself. Like the culture is going to speak for itself. And I'm not going to lie, them shoes is fire. Like they're dope shoes. Like it's not just, just we
I love you being bullshit on a pair.
Them is some shoes that I would actually like get. Like, and y'all know, like, I'm a boot wearer, you know what I'm saying now, but like when it comes to some shoes, like when we start hooping again, I'm getting those, bro. I'm be hooping in those. I'm nice.
I'm in them joints.
Yeah, man. So it's like, I think that plays a part where it's like the NBA knows like what they got. They just not gonna let him just go. Like,
do you see what I'm saying? What I'm saying, something like a Miami, because Miami has the market for that.
Yeah,
he can't go to. He gotta get. He's doing this shit in a small market. He's in Memphis and his shoe is doing this. Imagine if he was a Laker or a Knick or a Chicago Bull or in Miami. It'll be going crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to really think like where
I don't know where he could really go.
Yeah,
I must say Miami.
Miami definitely.
If he could piece up with Giannis. If Giannis ain't going, don't go.
Yeah. He got to pair up like somebody. It can't be just Ja dipping off into
it can't be Ja in Miami.
Yeah,
hell no, shit will go crazy.
Yeah, because there's a lot of teams out there though that's needing somebody like Ja right now. Because a lot of teams is rebuilding for sure. Like
there are some teams in need, but shit, think about it like this: if they blow some shit up,
yeah, they gonna need.
I'm talking about the Knicks. Don't be surprised if he's a Knicks.
Oh yeah. He'll be fine in New York.
He'll be fucking fine in New York.
Yeah, that's a bright lights, He'll definitely get a second chance. He got the energy,
He'll be fine in New York. Don't be surprised.
Yeah, New York could definitely be a landing spot.
You trade up some shit.
Yeah.
They got enough shit to trade over there for sure. They got all them. They lost them picks. They got all them fucking players.
Yeah, right. They're going to have to switch some stuff up for sure, though.
Somebody got to go.
Yeah.
For sure.
Dang, that's crazy, bro. I really thought they had some in Memphis.
I thought they did too.
Bro, that's wild.
Nah, they were straight, bro.
Yeah, it's just.
But after he did the weird shit on the live, with the gun,
went
bro.
Too hard, bro.
The live shit, man.
He was going too hard, bro.
Start going haywire.
He is listening to too much of that Dolph, man. He is feeling the Memphis vibes.
Yeah,
and it's whatever, and
that NBA YoungBoy shit.
All
that shit.
Yeah,
that shit gotta eat. That nigga really like, I could live this shit. I said, man, maybe not. You're a basketball player, bro. Just play basketball.
Yeah, listen, bro. You want to have a firearm? Have a firearm, but we gotta move different. Like
you got this shit.
Nobody gotta know you got it on you, bro.
You got it on the live,
man.
You wow right now,
bro. Well, going around with shiesties on and stuff, and bro. You're not like that. Yeah, you're not like that. Not like that, young homie.
You don't have to do
that. It's not that serious, bro.
So it just becomes, did he grow up or not, man?
Yeah, right.
And I think that's why like a lot of teams ain't didn't jump on him on the trade deadline because they like we don't know if this we gotta see, man.
Yeah, what spot we gonna put you in?
We're not sure.
Yeah, because it's a lot that come with being an NBA player, being a top figure in the NBA,
a top NBA player.
Yeah, you representing the brand. When you out there, clearly you getting endorsement deals. You a Nike representative, so Nike obviously they have guidelines for what they want their athletes to represent.
That's they didn't even drop, bro. They gave more bread,
bro. It takes a lot, bro. It takes a lot.
Even dropping.
It take a lot, man. Because listen, it's definitely a lot of other people who
some things,
yeah. So it's like it's good for him. I'm glad that he didn't get dropped. I'm glad they stuck by him.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do nothing too crazy. You know, he just did some stupid stuff. It was stupid. But it was, like, you know, people have firearms. Like, I'm not shocked about that.
Yeah.
You know, we was just shocked that it's like, bro, like, put that down.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's my job. What are you doing, bro? Like, chill, bro. Like, it's, you know, but some people get, you know, uncomfortable about that stuff, you know, whatever. You feel how you feel. But yeah, like, at the end of the day, like, as a representative of,
there are can do's and can't do's.
Right. You representing a brand. You represent people look up to you. You're an NBA superstar at this point. Like, people want to be like you. So you gotta know that, hey man, you can't be doing that. Like, it's a bad look.
Yeah.
Optic wise for the PR and all that other stuff.
We don't want to have to explain why you're on Instagram Live with a pistol up in the air.
Yeah,
we don't have to explain. And you're this, and we're paying. You're getting paid this.
Yeah,
your shoe's doing this,
you're
and all of these fucking kids are following you.
Yeah.
So let's not do that anymore.
Yeah, man. And I think that sometimes when a lot of people get comfortable, you know, it's just where we at in 2026, whatever. I mean, that was a couple years ago, but still, like, people get comfortable on the internet.
Yeah, it's still prevalent now.
Yeah, you know, you got it on you, whatever. But at the end of the day, like, he had to learn from those mistakes, obviously. Yeah. So now it's like, okay, we put you in Miami. Are you gonna be tempted to? Okay? You know,
you're gonna be okay, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of temptation.
It's gonna be wild.
You know, a lot of people outside, a lot of, you know, it's an open carry state, obviously.
The weather is hot.
You feel me? Yeah, you in Florida, they got them big guns out there.
And then they got let's chop down out there.
You know, so it's a different lifestyle. And, you know, obviously you're gonna have to definitely know how to move.
Yeah.
And I will hope that as a NBA superstar with endless resources, you definitely just
you would understand that.
Yeah, think about basketball, think about, you know, maximizing your generational wealth,
your family, you know, other things, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of money to be made.
Yeah, bro, had a point. John Morant had a chance, bro. If he doesn't get in that gun shit and he just keeps his fucking head on straight, he'd be the fucking man right now, bro. He's still a guy. He's still a guy. 100%. He's one of the guys, but he would be the guy.
Listen, we don't feel sorry for millionaires. All right, he's a millionaire. Obviously, he'll be fine.
He'll be,
you know what I'm saying?
Fine, but
the money that we talking about,
it would be endless.
It's hundreds of millions.
He would have been on some,
you know, endless generational wealth.
It would have been
type levels that he could have reached.
It was right there too.
Yes, a lot of these, you know, these young bulls, they fumble the bag because obviously, like I said, the temptation of the lifestyle and what a lot of people are introduced to.
Yeah. And influenced by.
Yeah, this internet stuff really be having people gassed up. And you're really a basketball player. Your dad was a professional basketball player. So you went to private school. You guys you never lived this life.
You guys play basketball at private school.
Like, you're a real basketball player.
Just do that
and be. That's fun.
Cool.
That's dope.
That's cool.
That's
tight as fuck.
You're 1% of people. Like,
so just do that.
Just be happy. Represent, just
just do that.
Yeah, like
whatever that is when it comes to the basketball shit, do that.
And if you have a firearm, but don't have on camera.
You can have a pistol,
brandishing firearms.
You don't need it.
It's illegal.
You don't need that look.
It's illegal,
bro. That's
man.
a bad look, man.
You can't brandish a firearm, right?
That's a bad look.
You can go to jail for that, family. Just don't do it. Just keep it on the low,
bro. It's just Instagram.
Yeah,
what are you trying to impress? You're already John Morant, nigga. You don't even need an Instagram. Just stop doing weird shit, man.
That's celebrations, you're taunting.
Yeah, you still doing shit like this. Like,
you're doing too much, fam. Like, we trying to
let it go.
Yeah, we trying to elevate. We trying to get to this bag.
Just let it go.
But like you said, you fumble the bag when you're trying to be Mr. Cool, when you're trying to represent for somebody and trying to gain attention from people who really don't care at the end of the day.
You already got the attention. You're John Morant.
Literally.
So what the fuck are you? You need more?
One of the best basketball players on the planet.
planet, dude.
Straight up, like
what?
Yeah,
he was tripping, man.
Yeah, and look,
and his pops ain't shit for letting that shit even happen like that, bro. I'm still hot about that.
Yeah, he had to line him up.
Nigga, we come from that. We come from a lineage of pops that is gonna fucking check you right on the spot. Like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I see how you moving. I don't like that.
Nigga, on my mama. Let me be in the
I don't like that.
Nigga, let me be in the NBA. I'm making all this money, and then I brandish a gun on the joint. Nigga, my dad is not coming to no more games, cuz, for a while.
What?
After he trip on me, he probably won't be at a game.
But he might be at your house.
This nigga's daddy was at the game, nigga. The first time the first game he came back from the little gun shit. This nigga's dad is at the game with Boosty and shit. Yeah. I said, man, this nigga's living vicariously through you, nigga.
Nah, and look, man,
you ain't telling that man, you ain't telling that young man nothing.
And in reverse, it's actually fumbling the bag, because what you're doing now is leading him down a road that's going to make him lose endorsement deals that keeps everything moving here. You now have messed that up for him by not giving him the guidance as his father to say, hey, yo, like,
chill the fuck out,
yeah, you moving kind of sideways. We got to make sure that we get to this bag.
These are fuzzy movements, son. Don't do that. You know what I mean? These are fuzzy movements. We don't need you to do that.
Listen, man, like it's bad, like you said, because it's a lot of that going on, and obviously now we have to have these conversations where we don't really know what's going to happen next, where he's going to end up.
Yeah,
obviously, I think he's still going to be in the league. I just don't know where. Like where would he fit in the equation now? Where we looking at the brackets, and it's like, yo, like we still got a lot of teams that.
We're saying a playoff team.
Yeah,
which playoff team does he fit on right now? I don't know.
None, bro.
But the Knicks,
Raptors, the Hawks, Yeah, you said the Knicks is one.
I mean, the Raptors ain't bad. I mean, you go trade, they figure something out.
Yeah,
that's to Canada, but I don't think he gonna want to play in Canada.
Nah, hell no.
So he ain't going to fucking Canada.
The Suns, hell no.
Nah, don't fit.
The Rockets.
Maybe
if KD leave,
but it's too many, bro. Everybody is his size over there.
Yeah, that's true.
Too many guards.
That's true. Yeah, they out, man. I don't know. The Trailblazers is a no.
Trailblazers not gonna happen.
Lillard obviously.
Drew Holiday's there.
Mm-hmm.
Vila's already there. It's too many guys there.
Yeah,
can't go to the Spurs. Same thing. Castle, Vassell, Fox. It's too many guys.
Right.
You know what I'm hoping that don't happen, B? I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm hoping they don't send this nigga to the black hole and somehow you end up in Sacramento. That would be so fucked up,
man.
I would be so sad for him, bro.
Well, he'll be over there with Russ and DeRozan. Ooh.
That would be so sad. Levine, Levine, they'll probably end up trading for Levine,
right? Something like that, yeah. Because ain't no way
the big man is over there, but I don't think the big man want to be there no more. I forget his name. He don't want to be there no more. He be hooping too. Yeah. He got back problems. So yeah, I just don't see at least a playoff team that's on the joint that he would fit in where, competitively he's around when the playoffs come around,
Mm-hmm.
Now season shit, whatever. But I don't see, based off of who's in the playoffs now, I don't see.
Nah, bro. Not any of the playoff teams, man.
I don't see it right now.
Yeah, because let's see all teams. Let's see. All right, so the Brooklyn Nets. Nah,
he can get shipped there, but I'm just saying,
yeah,
competitive to be in the playoffs competitively.
Yeah, the Bulls,
possible, but I don't know.
The Bucks,
nope.
The Pacers,
maybe.
The Hornets.
No, you can't even say the Pacers because what's the name didn't play this year.
Who? Halliburton.
So he ain't going
Halliburton. Yeah, that's right. The Wizards.
Maybe, but no, Trey's there.
Yeah, Trey's
there. And,
Hornets, they
Hornets,
good. Hornets is good. They got a new little squad over there.
They're gonna be a problem in a minute.
West. Yeah. All right. So the Pelicans.
Maybe.
Pelicans might, that's or New Orleans. Okay. The Clippers.
Maybe.
The Kings, like you said, I would hate to see.
I would hate that shit to happen, dog. That would be
Utah Jazz.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, it ain't too many spots out here, man. Sheesh.
It's starting to get tricky after that.
Yeah.
It starts to get tricky after
that. Dang, he might be.
Unless they just pay him and he stay. He might just be stuck, bro.
Yeah, man. He got to figure it out because.
And I think Memphis was invested, bro. Memphis was invested in him, and he did that shit. Because Memphis just traded away Jaren Jackson to Utah.
Yeah, I saw that.
So he can't go. He ain't gonna go to Utah because they just traded they gonna let them both of them go to Utah. That don't even make sense.
Nah, this is crazy, bro.
So yeah, somebody like a Ja Morant who had the potential and can still, potential is still there to be just a generational talent at that size. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He smoked that, but he can still be a great player, still be a Hall of Famer, still get a ship. He still has time to do all of those things.
Yeah, I think he should do like a dunk contest next season. You know what I mean? Get his like,
something, man.
Yeah, get his bravado back up there. Get some buzz back around his name. I definitely feel like
he got to do something.
I feel like he should try out for the Olympic team.
He might make the Olympic team.
Yeah, I think that would be good for his image, bro. I think he should go for the Olympic team. Try to get on the USA team.
Fuck with him though, right?
But listen, I think if he put himself out there and like really try to,
because niggas is hurt.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Really try to like say, you know what, I'm trying to get myself together.
What year? What is it? 28.
Yeah, it's coming up. Like a year and a half, he'll be cracking, bro.
Maybe.
Yeah, like I just, I guess it's just to say at least like I'm trying to like get myself together.
You building camaraderie with the other.
There you go, facts. I think that could be, if I was his agent, whatever. Like let's say we was really on his team.
Yeah,
we'd be like, nah, bro. Like, try to get on an Olympic team because that's gonna help you.
Like try out for sure.
Yeah, and mind you, and everybody talk about how much better they get playing with each other. You know what I mean? And I think. If he'd go over there, he have a good, Summer Olympics. That could be good for Ja Morant. Like y'all help him at least become, more.
And hanging out with some of those guys.
Yeah,
give you some fucking wisdom and knowledge to stop doing dumb shit.
We're in 2026 though.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a minute. Yeah, but I think so. At least for let's say. The next season that's coming up, which is 2027,
he probably gonna get traded by then.
Yeah, so wherever he at, he definitely got to ball out.
I don't know if contract wise,
for sure.
Contract wise, I still think he's under contract. I think that. Don't be surprised if he just plays his contract out.
Yeah, I hear that,
and just becomes a free agent after. Because in 2 years he's gonna still be young, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Because unless Memphis just wants to get something for him. And they trade him off, but I wouldn't be surprised if he might just play that shit out.
I'm definitely here for it.
And then at that point, now you're a free agent. Now you can go wherever the fuck you want to
go. Yeah, that's facts.
That might be a little bit better, but this depends on the franchise. Depends on what Memphis want to do.
Yeah, we're really in a spot where it's like, dang, like it's crazy how quickly some people could be in the league, out the league, on the team, off the team. They blowing teams up. Like it used to feel like back in the day, like teams would be together, like
for a long
time. Now it's like, man, like if you don't got a team together in 2 years, bro, they gonna kill that.
Not even a team. They're gonna fire the coach first. Y'all may get another year with the interim coach, but y'all got about 3 years to figure this shit out, and they blowing that shit the fuck up.
Yeah, no, they really don't play. Like it's crazy to me, man, because I've seen like I don't know, maybe the last couple years this really been like prevalent, bro. They don't waste no time. If it's not working, bro, ship you out. Ship somebody else.
Right away.
People on year contracts moving around, bro. Just
shit in the fucking in the NFL too.
Oh yeah.
Same shit.
Oh yeah.
Shit be happening just like that. Like, this shit ain't working.
Yeah, man. It's hard to even watch the draft no more because you don't really even know.
Yeah. Some niggas but it's gonna be good. That's what I kind of like about the draft these years though. This year.
Yeah.
Or the last couple years. It's like the cats that is gonna be good in the NFL end up being good. You know what I mean? It's the ones that's like borderline where it's like hit or miss.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then you can tell also when a nigga get drafted too high. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, nah, he shouldn't have, you know? It's like you can kind of tell when a team is like taking a chance or when a team is, you know, risking or when a team is like on some like, nah, we know this guy is gonna be a guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can kind of pinpoint it these days for the NFL, which is cool.
Yeah, and you can immediately see them like on the field, whatever.
Right,
like they be keying in on people,
like
players
right
and stuff, the rookies, whoever coming in. And yeah, I think now the culture is just a lot better.
Yeah.
You know, as far as like you said, like when the new people are coming in for the NFL, like you can see it. It's like at least for NBA, like it's a lot less smaller spots, but
yeah,
I know everybody looking at that one guard from Arkansas. I forget his name.
A-Cuff.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what he brings to the table.
I hope we don't shit the bed, man.
Yeah, they trying to say he the next AI, man.
Yeah, he went
I seen a few games. I was okay.
Hey, B, I'm gonna keep it a B.
You know,
that nigga be hooping. He can fucking play, but he got some of those issues, the defensive issues. He just want to score. He let niggas go by him. He gonna have to get a lot more intensity. You know what I mean? Get a little weight on him, but he can play. For sure. Like he has, and then he has everything that AI had. He has coming out of college. Now what he does in the NBA, I don't know.
Yeah, because AI was a different breed, man.
I'm telling you, everything that AI did in college, this nigga can do.
Yeah,
he actually shoots probably a little bit better. Now, can he translate that to the NBA? I don't fucking know. Yeah, that's the only problem because AI it translated. He made it translate. Immediate translation. Right away.
People forget how elite of an athlete AI was, man.
A little guy, man. I ain't gonna play quarterback in high school.
Yeah, beast though. You feel me?
OD.
So it's like you had that, and he played safety. It's like, yeah, people sleep like he was tough. Yeah, like he was tough. And I think when it came to that mentality, like people don't understand, like, bro.
You think him getting bumped in the air in the NBA is bothering him? No, nigga, I've been hitting niggas on the football field. I'm the littlest nigga my whole life. I've been doing that.
Bag work.
Yeah, that shit ain't nothing.
Yeah, he was able to really take it to the next level. And then, of course, like I think him being an elite athlete really helped him because he was dunking, he was moving around,
kind of shit,
he was shooting threes. He had a really good post game that people sleep on.
He actually played defense too.
Yeah, man. And I think that was the era, though. In that era, you had to. You feel me? You had to. Yeah, you had to, bro, because you was gonna get cooked. So I think now it's like, yeah, we got
to end up in a fight with one of your teammates because niggas wasn't going for that. Like, bro, you gonna keep letting him go by you?
Right.
Niggas don't ask that. None of them questions these days. Niggas just be like, oh, we'll get him. You'll get him next time. Like, man, come on, guys.
Yeah, that's what you said. We gotta see what A-Cuff like if it translates.
He gonna come in here tripping.
I'm excited to see him.
I think he'll come in there tripping. He might.
I think they got a lot of guys.
Boozers out there.
Oh yeah, the Boozer twins.
Yeah, but I think only
coming through.
I think only
Cameron
is gonna be. Is it Cameron?
I don't know which one is which.
Yeah,
I think
the big man.
Yeah,
the big man is coming through.
Okay,
I think he's going to the league.
Yeah, man, that's
a top 3 pick.
Yeah,
so it's out of him, A-Cuff, and the BYU kid. Avis.
He has like an African name.
Avastanza or something. It's out of them 3. Them 3 could they interchangeable. 1, 2,
right.
3. So that's gonna be interesting to see because that guy got game too. The BYU kid got game.
Yeah, I wonder who's gonna get.
So it's gonna, it's the league is gonna still be the league. It's just gonna be shaky playoff wise for us for years. The same fucking 12 people we see right now, or how many is it? It's 8 and 8, 16.
Yeah, I'm like, who's gonna get the first 16 pick next year?
I think
the Wizards or some shit.
Nah, somebody was worse than them.
The Jazz.
They up there. It's somebody else though. I was just looking at that shit. Is it you said who? The Wizards?
The Wizards, the Jazz, or the Nets.
I think it's Brooklyn, bro.
Yeah, Nets might have been ass this year.
But some of those picks gonna get swapped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A lot of shit gonna get swapped. A lot of niggas, old niggas, So
it was 20-62, bro.
God damn.
Imagine losing 62 games, bro. That shit crazy.
Man, that's a sick season, bro.
Man, I was watching the interview with that nigga Megatron, Calvin Johnson.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how they went 0-8, bro. He said he
was on that team.
He was on that team, bro.
They went
0-8, bro. With
No,
the
I'm
Detroit
saying
Lions.
No, they went. Did they for the whole season?
They didn't win a single game, bro.
No, on 15
or 0-12. It was like whatever. I don't know how many games they played back then, but it was like they went literally.
Yeah, I think they played like 15
0 wins.
15 or something.
Yeah,
I didn't know he was on that fucking team.
Yeah, he was like, bro. He said people was in the locker room just asking themselves like 0-15, like how does this, you know what I mean? Whatever. And I'm like, yeah, that's bro.
Big shit, bro.
To not win a single game is insane, and these are professionals.
It's like there was not
grown
a
men.
Game. There was not a game that y'all can win,
bro.
Y'all didn't have a good day. Not one. Not one Sunday.
Not a single game.
Not a single Sunday did y'all have a good day. Yeah, that's ridiculous, bro.
These dudes went 20-62, bro.
Yeah, that shit is wild, bro.
So maybe they get the first pick.
That's damn near equivalent to football 0-15.
Yeah, man. I mean, shoot, it's 82 games in a season. Golly,
you only won 20 of them. You might as well went over it.
Yeah, so I mean, Brooklyn would get the first pick, but like you said, it's
but it's the lottery shit too.
Lottery, yeah. So
they're gonna be up there.
Yeah,
a lot of niggas owe niggas picks though. So
yeah, fact.
Okay. Is he gonna get a top 5 pick this year? The Clippers.
Yep.
So Clippers dickheads. Oh my gosh, did y'all gonna get these niggas another good player? I said, what is going for 5 years, bro?
Man,
on a rookie contract.
The Clippers might get dinged for that whole Kawhi Leonard scandal.
So that shit still going on.
They got a lot of stuff looming.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot going on in the off season once this is over. I mean, obviously we get into the meat of the playoffs, but
nitty gritty. But
yeah, once the summer hit, it's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be tricky out here for the NBA.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? A lot of people gonna be stuck on some BS.
It's gonna be tough. It's just gonna be tough just watching niggas try to get their way out of BS that they own. It's like, Kawhi, what are you gonna do?
You need to know, man.
Because I mean, you know why the Clippers? Do you know why the Clippers not in the playoffs? They're not in the playoffs because they couldn't get in the playoffs. They're in the playoffs because Kawhi didn't want them in the playoffs. That nigga just stopped playing. I watched the game. I watched him literally stop playing.
That boy got paid, bro.
I don't even want to be in the playoffs.
It's cool.
They already chipped me.
Yeah, it's cool. Well, get your bread.
I can't fault him.
Yeah, bro. I mean, if you cool, go ahead and chill, man. They built a whole new stadium. I would assume that's gonna be some motivation for y'all to get some banners up in that piece.
Nope.
But
James dipped, and Kawhi said, "I'll play when I feel like playing."
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
They got some decisions to make over there. And like I said, they got some stuff looming, so they gotta really get it together.
Spot, bro. For Ja, that's not a bad landing spot, bro.
Oh yeah,
you that's not bad. They find a way to do that shit. That shit is not bad.
Clippers could do something.
They can find a way. Him and Kawhi, that shit would be straight.
Yeah, the Clippers could do.
Because I don't really fuck with Garland. I don't like Darius Garland.
Yeah.
He cool, but I don't really.
He's a piece.
Yeah, but him and Ja together, they wouldn't fit. They too small.
That's true.
They'll get torched, bro. They too little.
Yeah, somebody would have to.
That backcourt is too small.
Yeah, somebody would have to be like.
Because with Ja, what about 6'3", 6'2"?
Yeah, 6'3".
And then Garland is 6'1".
Yeah,
they'll get set on fire.
Nah, they wouldn't have the size that's necessary to.
They'll get set on fire
to survive.
But I'll for sure trade him.
Yeah,
I'll trade Garland and some other shit for Morant.
It'd be a good piece, man,
for sure. I'll for sure trade for Ja.
Yeah,
but yeah, the Clipper, that ain't a bad landing spot for him.
Mm-hmm.
I actually would like to see it. You know what I mean? That would be cool.
Right.
That boy down the street. I'll go check out a game. too, for sure.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, there's like you said, the Clippers.
It's not many places, bro. It's about 4.
Like
it's a good 4.
Shit, and it gets tough.
That's gonna really trade for him.
Yeah,
and like give up some shit. It's a good 4.
Yeah, the Nets. You know,
the Nets,
spots like that. You know,
Nets, Clippers, Sacramento,
New
Orleans. That's it.
Exactly. New Orleans.
That's it, bro. And we don't want him in NBA. You don't want him down there with NBA, man.
Yeah, that part. And with Zion.
And with Zion. Oh,
you know how Zion get down.
Yeah, man, that shit'd be crazy.
Zion is an animal.
Yeah, he's a nasty.
You know what I mean? He's a big, nasty dude. Guy. Yeah, he about that life. Him together, I don't know. That's a lot of gumbo.
Shit might get freaky down there.
Yeah, it gets real tricky with Zion.
I don't know, man.
You know how he gets down.
Yeah, it's tough. But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting to see where certain guys go. You know, I know we dipped into the whole NBA, but yeah, man, the main topic was is LeBron the GOAT now or not? You know,
yeah.
And that's just where we're at. I'm not gonna say he is. I'm just gonna say he's very close.
Yeah, we gonna give him his flowers now.
OG,
just as far as like him being one of the greats. But if he pulls this off,
he's goated.
He's goated on everything I love. You can hear
never hear me say shit else
on wax. You know,
I won't say shit else. And I know people gonna be like, it took this long for you. Look at everything else he did. I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you. But
he's doing, MJ has a hell of a resume.
Yeah, and what he's doing right now, no one else has ever done. This is uncharted territory right now.
And we salute him.
And we salute for the uncharted territory.
You know what I mean?
So he pulls this off, he got it. Man.
There you go. Like that's the debate right there. Like you said, like if we really looking at it, he's in GOAT territory if he pulls this off. 100%. The conversation shifts. Yeah. We don't have to debate it no more.
He already in the territory.
Yeah.
So this pushes him over, man. I love MJ. MJ is gonna always be my favorite.
100%.
And Kobe gonna always be my 2.
Exactly. He has his spot.
Yeah, but when we just looking at basketball, like to be 41 and doing what he's doing, man, he's goated if he does it.
He the one.
He's the guy, man.
It will be solidified, bro. Like, you're the one, man. All right, you got it. You got it, Brian. You got it, Brian.
And the sick part is he's probably gonna play like 2 or 3 more years, bro.
That's scary. Like you said, bro.
He's probably gonna play 2 or 3 more years.
By the look, he definitely still has a lot of pep in his step, man.
Still some gas in the tank.
So we want to see that. Straight up.
There's still some gas in the tank.
You know what I mean?
And I don't know if it's gonna be another 3 years with the Lakers, but if he could find a team that is okay with him coasting through the fucking regular season and just playing about 30 minutes a game, 26 to 30 minutes a game, giving you 18, 20, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they said he might return to Cleveland. Shit. Who knows?
He go over there with them niggas, that's a shit.
Yeah, they ready.
And he only got to play 30 minutes.
Come on, man.
Maybe not even 30.
Yeah,
maybe not even 30.
With
James there.
And Spider,
and you gonna take the veteran minimum or not the veteran minimum, but you gonna take the little veteran contract.
LeBron paid, man. LeBron a billionaire. He don't need it,
man. That nigga want his money, man. You could tell LeBron wants his Cheetos. Yeah, care about his Cheetos.
He gonna get paid.
He gonna get paid.
But you know what I'm saying? He could, he could do what he gotta,
like
he could finesse it to get,
just play it by year.
Yeah,
we'll give you $20 million this year.
Right.
That's it. That's all we got. You fucking with it or not? I think he's gonna be on that type of shit.
Yeah, man. I think he has leverage. I think he's really showed his value.
He's showing it right now.
He's really showed his value to the Lakers. He's really showed his value to the NBA.
So I mean,
and it's exciting to watch.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just gonna say that I would not be surprised if he ends up somewhere else, playing about 26 minutes a game. And he ends up in the playoffs again, and shit is scary for people.
Go talk. Yeah.
It's like it's uncharted. At this point, it's uncharted.
Yeah, it's go talk.
There's no one else that's done this. So, he's probably gonna put a lot of this shit out of reach. All of the records is gonna be out of reach.
Right.
If he plays another 2 or 3 years, you know what I mean? Nobody's catching none of this shit that he's doing.
Nah,
he's gonna put everything out of reach. And I think he wants to do that.
He's really
honestly. I'm keeping it a beam with you. Like the way he's playing, I think he's really trying to put shit out of reach.
He's really showing his level, man, and so, you can't be nothing but respectful to it.
So
you know what I mean?
You know, that's why we're even having this conversation is because of that.
Like, salute you, salute LeBron. You feel me? We see what you're doing, bro.
You get to salute.
You know what I'm saying? Bro. We gonna definitely keep watching, obviously.
Yeah, because it's gonna get more interesting.
Right. But as far as like, you know, later on, y'all stay tuned. You feel me? We was in here for an hour 30, man.
Oh, we gave LeBron an hour or basketball an hour 30.
Bro. We really was chopping it up, bro.
Yeah, not that solid.
Yeah, but
solid hour 30.
What you got before we get up out?
Yeah, man, just you know, for those basketball lovers, and you know, if you just now learning basketball, man,
talking heads,
just keep watching, man. It's you know, I ain't gonna say it's one of the best. It ain't one of the best playoffs, but it's gonna get interesting. The closer we get to the actual championship, just you know, just let the first round fizzle out, and yeah, it's gonna get a lot more competitive.
Yeah, y'all know we fuck with the sports stream, so you know what I'm saying. As it started getting crazier, we definitely probably gonna do a watch along.
Yeah, we probably get one of those.
You know, get a watch stream going. Definitely. You already know how we do it during football season.
We go up.
We be in here going play for play.
Yeah, talking
shit. Yeah, there's you know a lot going on as far as like sports, so we gonna keep it locked in on that. Definitely gonna bring some other topics next time as well.
Yeah, man.
We got Sunday.
We got some cool shit.
You know, it's a weekend, so we be moving around on the weekend. So y'all make sure you stay locked in.
Yeah, man. Keep tapping in.
Yeah, bro, because we appreciate all the subscribers. So y'all make sure you like the stream. All right, we need y'all to like the stream, continue to subscribe to the channel because we doing numbers. We appreciate all the new subscribers because y'all definitely be making it hot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be going hard in the comments.
Definitely going hard in the comments.
You know what I'm saying? So we be laughing and shit. And yeah, man, continue to stay locked in. We probably might be back sometime this week and next week. Obviously, we got May coming up. J-Rock's birthday is in May.
Oh,
so
yeah,
we
man.
go
May's gonna be a sick month
for the month of May.
It's gonna be sick, man.
You know what I mean? We're gonna try to get, you know what I mean, a real assortment for y'all. You know what I mean? So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in.
An array of topics.
You feel me?
An array.
It's a lot to talk about out here in these streets. But yeah, y'all make sure you stay locked in, man. We out.
Peace.